Okay, welcome to the Gray Area Show. And this week, one of the most prominent person who is trending on social media for all sorts of achievement. And Dr. Marambire, welcome to this episode. It's good to see you again.
Thank you for having me. Happy New Year.
Yeah, yeah. Happy New Year. Tapinda kutochembera.
Hope this new year is going to bring good and achievements and zvinhu zvakangonapawo mana because hey, tinoda kuti life iende mberi ichibudirira.
Exactly. And speaking about zvinhu zvakangonaka and stuff, I just want to get straight into the wedding that happened on the 20, was it on the 28th of
Sa 29.
so 29, on the 29th of December 2024, yato gore rakapera.
Yeah, muchape last year.
That was Kudara. And it has been trending on social media for all various reasons, for the good reasons, for something that happens. And I just want to go straight to ask. There was a post by IRR which says that Komane Javanutora Zuboere, and it instigated that when this wedding happened, there was something about Zipo. What exactly happened?
No, vanhu vaingonyora. You know, there's a lot of things that trend after the wedding. And vanhu vaingonyorawo zvavaifunga, but hakuna zvakadaro zvakaitika. No, it's something that I responded, and I regret later why I responded. I think maybe it was fatigue nekungonetawo. Musi wa28 tanga tisina kurara. Ndakazoenda kunorara kuma half 3. And then ndara kuma half 3 kuma half 4 ndangorara 1 hour. Kuma half 4 ndatomuka ndakutanga kuorganize issue transport and other logistics.
Okay. Yeah. Also, so it was just like people were just trying to make something out of nothing.
No, there's nothing like that. Hakuna zvipo zvakambotorwa.
Okay, and since we're going to be talking mostly about this wedding in this podcast, I also want to ask about, there was a trending video of a lady who was who allegedly in the video, people say that she was like asking for her dress back at around 4 p.m.
Okay. No. That lady, she just made a small error or a simple mistake. Unfortunately, it really costed the good work that she had done. You know what we did when we were organizing this wedding? We advertised and called for partners that those massive providers would pass service, and in exchange, store advertiser. So yes, of course, but I got that call. Taga received about, there were more than 127 companies in different areas, but vakaona vanga vari vemadress, vemagauni, nevemakeup, nevemaphotos. So we then shortlisted and went to look for what we thought was the best. And surely she was among the best. Basa ravo rakanaka. Ndo vakati outfit suit yababa Nyathi ne second dress. The first dress we got it from someone different. Remuchato. But then the second dress ndo ratakazowana kwavari. Actually takavatengera ma garments and then vachibva vatisonera. Saka magarments evakadzi evasikana, wedding dress after second outfit ndo vakatisonera, vakasona zvinhu zvakanaka. And chakandirwadza shamwari, musi takanonoka kunovapa mari kutenga last part of the garments. I think vakapawo mari musi wa 27. So 28 vakapawo mari musi wa 26. Saka 27 na 28 havana kurara sha. That lady, she was working in the office. Kana musi vakatovatarisa face yavo vakatoneta nekushanda. So after such a hard working, ongoitawo a slight mistake pakutaura, then that statement of her, because I was feeling fit for her. But she's actually a very good lady and very professional. So ivopa vakataura statement then ndakabvunza kuti ko vozi ndandisipo, I just saw video yakutongotendera ngati ko what exactly happened. Then she said vanhu vanga vachida kutora, vanga kuramba vachitora mapictures, madress achona anorema. Yeah,
Mhm.
gonda is quite very heavy. Anza nanga datu ama picture and manyatu wangu wada kuti vachibuda. Vani saka ndakafunga kuti let me see takuda kunodzorera gown kuti vanhu vabve pa picture havana kuziva kuti that's the worst
Oh,
state to say.
oh, okay, okay. And now it got twisted and all over. Her face is all over, and the brand image tarnished. But yeah, that's social media. But it's glad. I'm glad also that I think the Nyathi also clarified that later on to say this and this and this. Though the damage was already done, but hope she will bounce back.
But what escalated this indonatso kuti
Ah,
iye kuti the wedding was on point, there was no fault.
mhm,
Saka
mhm.
iyeyo manje fault yakazongowanikwa iyoyo yeshe yakabva spark and yeah, it
Okay.
happened like that.
Okay, then I want to move to also a post that was trending. I think it's from a social commentator by the name Shadhaya, and he wrote a long message. But what he was saying is that he was like, it's a disgrace to Mr. Nyathi that he has been helped to marry by strangers, and the wife will not respect him based on that. What is your response to? Because I noticed it was trending. What is your response to something like that?
Mr. Nyati havana kuroorerwa. That's the one thing that I want to clear. I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember vanhu vakapledha mari dzemaroro, even myself handina kubvisa mari dzemaroro.
Mm-hmm.
And for the wedding we looked for partners. Saka ndaichikurudzira dai vanhu vanzwisisa the battery taingoita kubva kudhara.
Yeah, yeah.
You use your influence in exchange of money or in exchange of sales. That is common. So I think Shadhaya this akapotsa. And
Mm-hmm.
I then developed interest. Was ndasinganyatsa kuziva zvakanyanya nezvaShadhaya. So I developed interest and went to read his content and check what does he stand for, what does he represent. Unfortunately, I found out kuti it's someone who is popular, but content yake ndakatadza kuiwana. And something comes in my mind, even that a person of his stature, level
Mm-hmm.
raasvika, I think he needs to think twice. Achiregera kuramba achingonyora zvekudhigireta vamwe kana kuregireta madzimai zvaanoita zvezvo.
Mm-hmm.
Kudai achitora mukana wekuti is now popular, is now known. Ngachitsvaka a certain agenda that he can push, maybe to fight against drugs or to fight against gender abuse or even to learn entrepreneur or culture. Something that when we read totise community to benefit because there is a number of young people who know to look up to him. Then the second chimbo even musician. And I didn't bother to look into details what he does. But after his post, who is Shadhaya, what does he do? And honestly, he writes information without research. At least he could have reached to us to find out what exactly happened because kana wava munhu ane influence ka haufaniri kuva reckless nezvinhu zvaunonyora because message yako inosvika kuvanhu vakawanda. I think you see kuti yakabva chacirculate to someone asina more information kana asingakwanisa kuzoona video uchatongosara achiti Nyathi akaroorerwa, right? Iye on his side anenge achivha chiko, anenge achivha something kuti ndadegrade someone ndatakaroorerwa usina proof, hauna wawabvunza, your facts are not verified, then wakungonyora kuti munhu akaroorerwa. I think that is a very wrong type of content. I would want to urge him kuti next time kana chidoda kunyora anything, you see zvinoita vana DJ Ola, they go and verify kana vakupublisha nyaya inenge ichibva from the horse's mouth. There's a number of people vanonyora zvinhu zvinenge zviri verified, but kana wakungonyora neinfluence yakaita seya, it's actually reckless. I don't think it's wise.
Yeah, I totally understand, and which is also, I think, a responsibility for many bloggers and journalists these days too, because there's what they call USGs. It's what UGC, user generated content, where I can just create a narrative and then just move with it without verifying the facts or going on the ground, and then it does damage to people. And by the time you want to correct it, the damage has already been done. Um, I totally.
knowledge and wisdom inenge yashota, because honestly, if it's something that has happened in Zimbabwe and you know the people we're organizing, out of interest, why can't you reach an interview? Ask questions so that kana wakuchinonyora iyo narration ka wonyorawo kachinhu chiri verified, but kana uchingonyora zvinhu zvangobvawo musoro mako nekufunga kwako and then chobva chaseculator vanhu vanokutora uri a popular person. I don't know what kind of a brand that is promoting, or what you do one day, what you would like to be remembered for in the event yekuti itomboti with the future generation. Kuna Shadhaya, what was he standing for? It's more like bullying people, degrading others, and I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I totally get what you're saying. So I want to go back. I want to go to the next question about this wedding. Like, how did this whole idea came about? I know that you did the house and you promised the house and you delivered the house. Then this part of the wedding, we didn't see it coming.
You know, you know, I like my one. What happened? Muswe ground breaking in October, Papa. Ndakafonera with someone, akandifonera, a very well respected person. But Doc, taona maita ground breaking, maita chinhu chakanaka chekuvakira vanhu ava. Isusu tinoita nezvemuchato. Saka zvatichaita tinotoassista kuti vanhu vachate kusvika vapedza muchato. And I was also happy because look, that couple, honestly, I like that couple from the bottom of my heart. So it's out of love. So ndakabva ndati okay, let me go and communicate namudhara. Tsvaki rangu rakashireko saka ndinopa vanhu maspepas. Kandasvika nichanosvika ndodiscuss. I went there, we discussed namudhara. Lucky enough, the couple was there, takagara musitting room. Mudhara achibva atanga couple kuti imi muri kuda kuchata here. Vese achibva ati yes, we want to get married. Muchato tomuda. But now changa chasara kunotaura nevakarapwa vana tezvara. I like the way the vakarapwa ndiri kumasvingo but vanonzi vana tezvara. So yeah, so vachibva vaenda kunotaura nana tezvara after maybe a week zvanzi no, vana tezvara vati kana zvine vanhu vari kuorganiza togozvirambira chii, vana vedu vanenge vafarirwa nevanhu, go ahead with the wedding. Saka ndakabva ndadzokera kumunhu uya ndikati tinotenda Mwari muchato wablessiwa, vabereki vati vana ngavachati. Of course nkwashanga asati apedza kuroora but they agreed kuti anongozopedzawo kana zvinhu zvake zvabalanza kuti muchato ngauenderere mberi. Then zviva zvanzi okay, now imimisa, but then ndachiannouncewa manje kuti I'm managing them. Zvikanzi imimisa manager chiannounce iye handiti mutaurira vanhu kuti kune muchato. Then kana mataura vanhu kuti kune muchato, ivo vaifanira kuzoita mitro wavo kuti vakureza maresources nekuorganize everything. So 2 weeks down the line ndikuona pakanyararwa and I then made a follow timu rangu aufa ishe muchato vanhu vari kubvunza. I think tatatoa towards mid-November. And then ndo patakazoita saka hapana chainyatsokuuya zvakanaka kuti chinobatika kuti tizoiti tiri papi. Ndichibva ndaita ndaorganize organizing team yemuchato. Unfortunately haina kubuda zvakanaka nenyaya yemacommitments. Ndandabata vanhu vanga vari busy, it's December and vanhu vari kuprepare Christmas, kune mafunctions, vamwe ma-MCs, vamwe ma-brand promoters. Saka haina kunobuda zvakanaka organizing team iya. Ndakangozosara ndiri ini neumwe mupana aita mupana wangu anonzi Chaiti, anonzi Amon. Saka tasara tiri two, tichibva tarecruita another lady and also a charity. Unfortunately, we didn't go far again nenyaya yemacommitments. Ndobva tatsvaka mumwe mupana anoita zvemusic. Akangopusha we didn't go far nenyaya yemacommitments. Saka later ndakazocontacta those guys and guys, look, this is where we are. What's your position? Zvanzi no, taita macommitments akawanda muna December. Please, inini chiri ndirambe nokuita muchato. Then tozokupai ma-service providers. So takangopuwa company one yaifanira kuoffer a vintage vehicle yaManyathi neyababa Nyathi. But vanhu vachina vakangobhuma, takazotanga vafollowisa, they didn't own up. So later ndakatoziva this apa patichaita flop up kuti ndichinocancela muchato patatava paiti because vanhu vangagara vataura vachiti hazvizoita
Mama announcer, we are expecting, and we'll be also waiting for it to fail so that we can have something to talk about.
ya pane vanga vatotanga kutaura kuti muchato hausi kubudirira, vamwe vachiti vabereki vacharamba, vamwe vachiti zviri kungoorganizwa nevanhu vaviri pasina vabereki. There was a lot of so kuti tinokansela muchato, I thought of brand revana kuti rinozoita sei, rinosekwa pasocial media and zvaikwanisa kudhameja nebullying inoitwa pasocial media. Saka ndakati no, ndibva ndafonera the couple, vana mudhara ndakuvaudza ikapo ndikati mamiro akaita zvinhu zvakamira so saka toita sei baba? Ndikati if you allow me, zvandienda kuita inini, imwe ndi muchatoshandira muchato, ndakutora muchato ndopromota as a brand, as a product, matiratonge ta ma-items ekubasa kwedu ndozvondotoita. So ndino kana zvichizoshanda mudhara ngatiite. So ukatarisa muchato ndakatanga kuadvertise, that was purely advertising. Kune vakatombondiblema nekundisora kuti chinhu chaicho advertising uchiri muchato here waipiwa. I was trying to get momentum, nokuita a proper awareness so that we attract some people to come and partner with us. So that's what happened.
Okay, so I just want to cut also because I saw now there were celebrities that were coming through. I saw Nyathi, I saw Anna, I saw Jinimbi Light. And how did those guys now came on board?
No, so when we were now organizing the wedding alone, I come up with this idea to say muchato ndio ma socialites, ndio ma content creators. Honestly, we know kuti right now kana zvikanzi windi rafa anonovigwa nemawindi ende vachimuviga chiwindi wei. So isusu muchato takati ndio ma socialites nema content creators, they should do it the way I think wakaona pamuchato kuti muchato wakangetwa chi content creator.
Yeah, because I told them maskits got ko mofu vari kurwira sadza chichiri kuitika, mama V vari kuita sei, Lauren Gu vari kuita sei, like there was so much that was just going on in one place.
I think that was a reflection ekuratidza kuti muchato we-content creator, because maskits aya we opened up for them to do. Actually ndaida kuti organize Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, so that everyone will be connected. Saka takazononoka kuita setup ye-Starlink. But zvinhu zvakaitika kuya zvakabva zvangoratidza kuti muchato uyu ndewe content creator, kwakacreatwa maskits and everything. It was nice and they took ownership of the wedding in a very respective manner. Saka zvakabuda zvakanaka, and then that's why we then get vana Jinimbi Light vachizoita nana Nyari kuti vazoita ma steps. Takangomixa family nema content creators.
Okay, then I want to go to List Revivo, because the following day after the wedding, we received List Revivo. And there were Mr. Lev for $2, and there were others. Was that even authentic, or do we have any authentic List Revivo in public domain?
Aiwa, inga takatotaura MC vachitanga kupublisha yezvipo kuti hatisi kutaura kuti ndiani ari kubvisa, hapana kumboitwa list rezvipo. But look, I think it's another reflection yekuti muchato ndewe content creator. Saka vanhu vachicreata content about muchato we-content creator, what's wrong with that? Takaona iri continuation, vari kuita vanhu vachikuita maskits, pakataurika tunhu twakawanda, muchato hwakanakidza. And honestly, when I sit back and look what happened, I would say the wedding came out the same way we projected it. People had enough food. Our couple yanga yakachena, bridal team yanga yakachena, there was good transport. It's like everything was on point, and we see it as a success. So at least really
Okay. Then I want to go also to my next point. Like you said, you were talking about content creators coming together. Could we see an inception of a union for content creators, like we have Zimta, whatever, for teachers? We have are we seeing now a union of content creators coming together, maybe through you or
no, all along I've been thinking of creating something more like an association. Why? Content creators vanotinakidza pasocial media, handidi kunyepa. We go on social media because we want to enjoy the content yavari kutipa for free content here. And then vatipa for free, unoona zvichirwadza kuti content creator akanga asina mota akapinda mukombi, we mock them. nhasi ndamuona mukombi tikaona achidya sadza replate yedhora, we mock them and then we demand content. So we are failing to balance. Content creators zvakanzi arwara vanoita mastapat kana kuita konde kuti aende kuchipatara, and we have witnessed a lot of maartist either music, drama, kuactor, musi wanononzi munhu atisiya zvimwe zvinzwisa tsitsi. Munhu anongoenda asina chana chanosiyira vana kana kuvigwa kwake chafina rake ndekonde. So I've been thinking kuti it's a time someone had to step in and maybe have those who are willing to subscribe ponguvawo neprotection kuti mari dzinenge dzichisubscribewa muassociation hadzizoitwi misused, dzinozoshanda what they are intended to do. Put more like a board. And I was talking with the certain guys. Lucky enough, they contacted me. They're based in the USA, and then these guys work at Harvard through foundation Dr. Masiwa. You know the
Higher Life.
Higher Life, yes. I didn't know that organization irritates me. And most of the guys are under prominent universities and schools. So I contacted them and they were supporting the idea. I want to see, as we are starting this new year, kuti vachaita own up here kuti tigadzire such kind of an association. Then maybe totanga tamboitsvakira mari kuti at least ingosupporta ma-content creators.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Then I want to go to the budget of this wedding. And I was seeing Martin and Mota the top snatch. So what was really the budget of that wedding?
And I didn't know kuti muchato is very expensive. And when we talk of budget, atitauriri musi wemuchato. No, we go way back pakuorganiza chaipo. Let's say ngatimboti maservices oda yakabhadharwa cash nemari yandakaspenda inini. It's plus or minus 25,000. Wow. Yes, but what I know for sure, chatakaona venue, mota, makeke, ndingangoti ne-PA system, but ma-service provider mamwe aitipa service rekuti toda kutopiwa nemari, like venue takazonobhadhara mari yemachairs ne-catering, which is a 3-figure. Ku-transport takazonobhadhara extra yakanotora vabereki kumusha, it's a 3-figure. Then kukeke we paid, but it was less than 1,000. Then ma-B&B aigara vanhu, ma-logistics, food was very expensive because vanhu vakadya vakasiyaka, chakasara chikafu.
Chakatowanda zvekudaro.
Yeah, I think
so, if for sales now would invite, I mean the invitation, who was, I think I need to ask you this wedding was open for who? Angari ma content creators, it was atinombonana makads. So taichika show up.
What we did because of the nature of the wedding, taka create a website link. And the website link vanhu vakano register vanga vari 447.
Because website, it's for the work people we know the internet. It's just
but panga very difficult now. How are we going to know who and who?
No, that was good. I think what I do said
so the amount that I can say roughly I spent it's above 10K.
It's above 10K.
Kuva October, my logistics, even right organizing transport. There's a time I remember team right organized and she was almost 500 a week. Kuna Friday vokutaura mari yapera because vanenge vachihaya mota, transport, kunoona vanhu, food and all that. Then panga pakuya couple waiza kuti B&B $100 food. So you are spending about plus or minus $150 per day. Kusvika tazonosvika pawedding. So we spend quite a lot of money. Saka kuburisa muchato wakaita sezviya as it was. A budget of about I think 25,000 is enough. You can. Yeah.
Okay. Then I wanna, as I wrap up, I wanna go to the point where I saw that I noticed Madam Boss posted thanking you. Then they Melly Diaries. They posted I think everybody was like, "Thank you, manager. Thank you, manager." So are you open also to do this for other people? Or no,
Zvemuchato, I don't think so. It's not my line. My wedding plus it's very stressful. If I can look back from the 3rd of December kusvika musa 29 handina kumbozorora kubasa prepare end of year annual general meeting, wrapping up my projects. Saka ndodapa ndiri kubhalanisa kubasa, then zvinhu zvemuchato. It was really stressing, man. If I'm going to assist my content creators, it's maybe advising them on how they can make money out of their work, and also if it is on building, you are going to see us building more houses for people. They've already approached us. I think on the prominent content creators 24 vakatotipa maplans akuti kaita maquotations, and as from kudanuswa 5 tichatanga kutoita maprojects avo. Saka I would be very happy ndikakwanisa kuakira maartists nemacontent creators, because unoona munhu kana ane pekugara choro akatambura nhamo yake haionekwi, but kana achirenta wakuzonzwa kunzi munhu abudisirwa zvinhu panze, zvinongonyadzisa, zvine humiliation.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if I'm to assist ndo area ndingabatsira vanhu kukuvaka nekuvabatsira kusvika ma-legitimate stands nekuvavakira, but not necessarily that I'll be helping them for free. Of course, there will be a very flexible payment plan. And unless if it is a serious situation, panodawo a hand, I'm willing to help. Do you know that I've got so many people in the art industry that I've built their houses and we never published?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't want. Okay, was it you just didn't want to leverage on the marketing side of it, or
what? Those guys ndaivabatsira more like for free. Saka chinhu chemahara chinotinetse kuti uforce munhu and advertise, but kana achibhadhara is business. So ukatwapa munhu chinhu chemahara, then wauchinoti chindi advertise unoita soti utora advantage. If you realize that even nethe Nyathi couple, it's very rare kunza vachitaura zita rangu kana company yedu. Very rare. Once in a while. I don't like a situation where you leverage on people and then take advantage of their situation.
Like you put them in the corner where they feel like they have to.
Yeah, but you gotta go to Makuseni, Marwedu, Maskat, no, I don't think that will be fair. Can I bat around on a free will? Do you know right now, even the couple, if they would say, no, I think we are done, we want to do our things, I will not have had feelings. It's fine. When I helped them, it was out of heart. I will not deny that from helping them, we also benefited as an organization. But besides the benefit, again, my character was persecuted. Nangasa number took up social media to that level. No one wants to strangers. Zvinongorwadza kuti munhu aakuzivi, and then chaanongeta kutanga kungokutuka nekunyomba. It's unfair. So it's something that came with the managing this brand, and then he has a lot of resistance and clashes. So
okay.
I would say it's a win-win. Pani pataka win now, pani pataka lose out. And but I'm not saying I'm stopping working with the couple. We are going to continue working together, but now I think in a different way. Why I would say Shashanda in a different way. When I took these guys, they had a certain level as a brand in terms of how they were presenting themselves to people.
Brand perception, the perceived brand perception, brand value, and everything.
Yeah, I think they were known as people that could pay, like they are living on handouts. Which I stopped immediately when I came in. No, there's no need for you to do handouts. You're a popular brand. You can actually, do you know what happened? I said across South Africa in October. I said to the couple, target at least 10,000 a month. Saka vainditarira nemazai kuti baba zvozoita here zvamutaura izvi 10,000. So takaenda tikanoita advert ye20 minutes, and then we paid USD. Yeah, USD. So we paid a three figure after advertising 20 minutes advert. Saka tadzoka kuoffice ndakuvaverengera mari, and then another guy anoita zvefenzi achibva tipa another project which he paid 500. Saka tiri kuti within less than an hour vane 1.5. So mbana akanditarisa kune zvivanzi baba, saka are you saying isusu hatichatozotamburizwa chose, saka life yedu yatochinja. Ngati yamfana, from now onwards you are not go hamufi makapema futi, because you are a brand really popular and your popularity should make money for you. So I then went on emphasize on it every day. When we have a conversation, I was speaking these big figures to vajairire, and I made it in their eyes that it's possible. Vaka appreciate and they got the money, and I think their life started to improve. So now, sorry, my network was affected. Are we on?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So level ravava ratosiyana zvekuti even if I would be said kuti aiwa ndaita step aside they can move, handivatyiri. I think within 3 months I've trained them. Within 3 months they've achieved a lifetime achievement. It seems as if they worked for a year or 5 years, but this was only October, November and December.
Okay, well, I can see that you have made a great transformation, and but now that people have seen what you have done, I'm sure you're gonna be having a lot of inquiries as well about your management services. But about the social media part, I just want to say welcome to the real game. We will not stop bullying you. More bullies are coming your way. There are certain people who just wake up on social media, and you know, I remember there's a quote that I was told that Anzi Imbra Airume because yakuona or something, rumor because rumor. So
Because of nature.
airume because maybe waitadzira or something, kana ichingonzwa mazino achingovava, it will just bite you. So there are certain people like that on social media. They don't attack simply because you did something bad or whatever. They just attack because I think it has become their nature, which is not something good. But it has been normalized to extent that there are certain people that just bite because mazuno awanungo mukachivava. So expect
I
that.
think no, I'll need to challenge like the Zimbabwean community on social media. Let us try something different in 2025, right? Ngatimbe my insults aside. Ngatirege because people have got feelings. Have you ever thought of it paunochituka munhu paya paya kubackground kuti alright, kana akagara ari kufungei nemashoko andiri kumudza? You know, we cannot normalize that. Ndona other countries, sometimes we into magroups ekunana Botswana, havana Rwanda, hakuna that sort of insults atinowana muZimbabwe. So I want to challenge people on the internet. Maybe ngatimbochinja. Let us take a different approach. Let us respect one another. Kana ndine a different opinion, let me tell my colleague, no, Ababa, I think this is wrong. And totorana in peace without kutukana.
Yeah, I actually have another conversation, I think, with Joshua Maponga, I think 2 years ago, and he was mentioning something along those lines. But then this is off what we were discussing, but it's actually a topic of discussion because it's important. And they were saying that you are dealing with somebody amuka ali around an environment which magetsi anogona atoenda achidaisa phone pacharger and is angry. Then I don't know nochera mvura kuti ageze abvaona pakaoma, then aroda kuti abate munhu aroda kuti, like, there's so much happening around the person that when they're so angry with everything that the moment they get a chance to vent out, you will be a victim.